Hello everyone, my name is Little, and welcome to another video. I'm sorry about the hiatus. First off, let me get something out of the way. Fuck. Okay. Because there's been a bit of an issue. That hiatus was because it became too regular. This became a thing. It became a schedule. It became a job, and it wasn't a job. I wasn't enjoying it, and I was making videos for other people's enjoyment that I wasn't even enjoying, so it wasn't even fun, and I don't even know why I was doing it. And I'm repeating myself now, because I'm doing that a lot. So anyways, I'm going to try to make this more of a hobby. You know, I enjoy doing it, so I'm going to do it when I enjoy doing it, not when I feel like I have to do it, so there's not going to be a schedule. So that's a new thing that y'all are going to learn about. I'm also going to try to be a lot less informal. As you can probably tell, since I'm talking a lot faster, I started out with a lot of curse words. I'm sorry about that, but I need to get that out of the way. Because I was just tired of being too much formal. So now we're going to do a new game. I am addicted to this game. XCOM, Enemy Within. I bought the expansion pack last night, played it until about 3 in the morning when I had class at 8 a.m. That was not fun. That was another reason I stopped, was because my grades were honestly starting to suffer a bit. But that's beside the point. Actually, it's not beside the point. It is the point. What am I saying? Anyways, addicted to this game. This and Civ 5. I don't know what it is. Strategy games have recently gotten me addicted somehow. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to start a new game. I played a little bit, so I already know how it is. We're gonna do normal. Because I beat the game on normal, regular, but I haven't beaten the expansion pack on normal. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna do my normal stuff. Don't need the tutorial, don't need that tutorial. I like to make everything random. It's great to have it set up, but then you eventually get into a rhythm and you know what to do exactly. I don't want to do that. I want everything to be, well, you develop a rhythm anyways to get it done, just like in Civ. You end up knowing where you're going for and what you're doing. But with this, I like it to be as random as possible. So it's not like, okay, I start out in this country and then I do over, I'll get into that more later. Since I'm not doing the tutorial, I have to explain it myself, which I can perfectly do. I just have to remember to do it. That's the thing. That's always a little bit of an issue. So, we're gonna make it all random and permanent, which is Iron Man. Iron Man, in an Iron Man game, you cannot reload earlier saves, adding a significant level of challenge to the experience. Iron Man mode is only recommended for experience. I'm not that experienced. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try to be honest. I'm not that experienced, but I've done enough, and this is actually how I started because I like it to be concrete. It makes it permanent, makes it real. Well, realer. It's not real. If it was real, I wouldn't be able to make this video because I'd probably be worried about some alien tearing through my window and killing me as I look out my window like I'm looking for a UFO. Anyways, Iron Man makes everything permanent. Operation Prodigy. I have no idea what this is, but I'm gonna leave it on because it's new, and why not? Makes sense. Turn off the voiceover. I'm gonna leave this on because it's funny, and I can at least get some back and forth between the game, and it'll be fun. And I'll say it again, I like randomness, but I like randomness within a set variable, like damage roulette. Why do they have a wider range of damage? No, I like how it was set up. Individual councilman was randomized. I like that. Rookies having random stats. I like that. Hidden potential. As the soldiers promoted, stats increase randomly. I like that. I'll go into this all later. I have this in my other game. I don't like it. I like randomness, but I like, you know, there's 4 classes, so I'll get into that again later after my first mission because I'll all get upgraded, hopefully. But I like that to be kind of set, because you can go different paths with it, but, oh, no. But I like that to be set, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to make that set. I'm on Iron Man, so that doesn't really matter. Leave it how it is. Okay. So, let's start the new game. Nope. And we're gonna get started. I'll be quiet for the cutscenes to let those play out, whatnot. Although, I don't know. Should I talk? I don't know if I should talk. Certain scenes I'll talk, certain scenes I won't. Like this, no one's talking, so it doesn't really matter. I will say they always have good quotes in the beginning. In the original game, it was something along the lines of there's either 2 possibilities. Either we are alone, or there is others out there. And either way, it scares the shit out of me. Which is actually quite, I feel, accurate. Because it's 2 absolutes. I mean, there's no, how can you have a halfway life? And we're sort of alone in the galaxy. you know, we found a half-life somewhere. That sounds like it's carbon dating a goddamn organism, which makes no sense, dude. Why are you touching it? I don't know why people touch these things. If that was me, I would have been running away ASAP. Saw that hit the ground, some metal falling from the sky that's in a machine form. Nope, not about it. See, if you ran away earlier, you wouldn't have been. Although, if you ran away earlier, you probably would have been right under it. Although he'd be dead now, so he wouldn't have to go through this, because that would suck. That would really suck. Thank God we don't have to see it. I mean, we see the aftermath of the game, but I don't have to see it. Basically, this is how the game goes. Aliens start invading, and that's the basis of the invasion. Although, I guess that's the abductions? I'm not sure. I never got that clear what those were for. I mean, I know how to play and fight and whatnot, but otherwise I have no idea.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as
America!
you proceed.
Fuck yeah! Born and raised in the USA.
Good luck, Commander.
Good luck. I have a very special set of skills. Skills that people like you fear. If you let her go now, that'll be the end of it. Good luck. That reminded me of it. Anyways. Okay, so this is the first screen. It is basically selecting where you want to live. And each continent gives you a special bonus. So, North America, aircraft and weapons, 50% less. 50% less to produce, build, and maintain. Which is fine. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. Later in the game, it's not the worst. Whittle, what are those aircraft? What weapons? What are you talking about? We'll get into that later when we get an invasion and whatnot. Europe, laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build and maintain. What are laboratory? What are workshops? Just stop asking questions. I'll get to it. Just let me be. Let me talk about it all, and then we'll get to it more. That actually is not that bad. Asia. Project and Foundries and Officer Training School costs 50% less. I'm not sure if this means 50% less on materials, because it takes materials to do some projects. What's the Foundry? Stop asking questions. I already said this. I need to stop acting like you're all asking me questions. You're probably not. You're probably like, Whittle, we're not asking questions. Just talk about the goddamn video. I don't want to hear any more of your hypothetical questions that we're asking, because we're not asking them. You're asking them, because you're an idiot, and that's what's happening. Asia. I may do Asia this time around. Normally I haven't. South America sucks. If you do that, you're stupid. All In gives you 30% increased funding, which is good, which is honestly not that bad. It's not that great early game, but it's not that bad. So I'm going to go between these two. And Africa's pretty easy to defend. There's only 3 nations. Asia, on the other hand, has India, China, Japan, Australia, and somebody else. Russia. Russia? Is Russia Japan? No, Russia's a part of Europe. Europe has 5. Asia has 4? Asia has 5, because it's 3, 2, 3, 6, 8. 9. No. Apparently I can't count. That's the thing. 3, 3, 2, 6, 8. Maybe they have 4. They probably have 4. I think it's 4. It's Russia, China, India. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting with Brian. With Whittle. Brian's my name. If y'all haven't figured it out, I probably said it once or twice in another video. But anyways. Counting with... Trying to counteract it. We're going to do Asia. We're going to move on. We've been going for a while now. I'm going to move on. We need to start
Australia has sent
doing
a number
stuff.
of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan
Alien abductions. I normally don't read this, but meld energy signatures readings are positive. Ooh, that's good. Site is clear of civilians. That's awesome. Collateral damage not a concern, so if we see civilians, we can kill them, more or less. Oh, that's not the best thing. But anyways, neutralize and... No, that's an all. Neutralize all hostile targets. Meld. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Another day, another dollar, another mission. Here we go, landing. I'm gonna skip this. It's not the most intuitive. Okay.
You are free
So,
to engage all hostile contacts in the AO.
for those
Don't
new
take
to the
any
game,
chances.
this is how it works. For those old to the game, skip ahead like 5 minutes because you know what it is pretty much. We come in this ship. It drops us off. These borders are the borders of the map, air quote, that we're in. This is extraction zone, in case we want to leave, which sometimes you do. I've only done it like once or twice. But that's because I walked into a situation where I was immensely unprepared, and I think I lost 2 squad members, and the rest of them were hurt before I realized, oh, I should get the fuck out of there. So yeah, normally don't use that. It's good to know what it is. That's the extraction zone. If you need to run back to there and just leave, because you're gonna need to. Cars are cover? Here, I'll show you. So, the truck's probably the best view. I'll go between the two. Okay, so, there's that little shield. Little shield. That's cover. This car provides half cover to your soldiers, which means, let's say there's an alien somewhere down there that we can't see yet. We'll see him eventually. You'll see what I mean by that. He'll eventually shoot at us. And depending on if you're in half cover or full cover, which is a blue shield, that will grant you different bonuses. Full cover is obviously better than half cover. This is obviously better than the car, because cars can explode if they get hit by fire, which they inevitably will, and then they'll explode, and then they will kill you, and you don't want that to happen. At all. Ever. You go up and down by the scroll wheel. I like to check how big the map is, just to see what I'm dealing with here. So it's definitely a longer map. I am going to put... Who do we have? We have an Aussie. We're going to put the American. American. Because yes, I'm a little bit biased. American, go up on the roof. In this game, when you go up above things, you get an elevation bonus, which means now he can shoot at anybody. When he shoots at anybody down here, he gets an increased accuracy, and I think probably not an increased damage, but an increased accuracy. He's more likely to hit them, and he's less likely to be hit. So that's a good thing. So I'm gonna put him up there. As you can see, me moving around the mouse, there's these blue lines. And then if I go outside the blue lines, I get these yellow lines. That's when you dash. Each unit has these 2 moves. And if you move one inside the blue line, you consume 1 move, which is why I put him on that corner. It was still inside the blue line. So then you get another move. So I can move over here if I want, or I can go into a hunker down. And what hunker down does is it doubles your cover bonus, and you can't be critically hit, but you can't see as far, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I am perfectly content hunkering down in half cover, especially near a car. I will deal that. Now he's in full cover, so he's a little bit better. So I'll put him in what's called Overwatch. Overwatch lets you fire at the first enemy that moves, and that's actually very important. You get a slight aim penalty as well, but that's actually very important when you get further along into the game. You'll see I'll do a lot more Overwatches and I'll do a lot more hunker downs. That's a very specialized, certain circumstances will put you there. Overwatch is a more general, better place to put them. Yeah. So, dashing is, as you can probably tell, a lot faster. But I will rarely ever dash them. See, that's them moving. And he just stopped. Because he's in Overwatch, he saw him move, so now he's shooting. I'll get into her more later. I can make her mad. I can make her really mad. Come on, building. Stop it. Okay, where do I want you to go? I want you to go here.
Yes, Commander.
You're gonna hang out. Overwatch again. Okay. So, I have to reposition, because now there's one here and one somewhere over here. He has basically a good line of sight to hit them, because he's to the side of them. He's It's not showing up right now, but basically he's in a position to flank. And that's a bad thing. Flanking gives them extended critical hits. I said it was going to be more informal, but I need to explain the game before I actually get into it, because otherwise you guys are just watching stuff happen, and I'm not explaining anything, and everybody's lost. So, I'm explaining here, and we're going to make it better. I personally like this little bit of cover. It's full cover, lets me stand there. Do I have a clear shot? 50%? That's not bad. I'm going to take a shot. And she's going to miss. Oh, no, she got him. Sweet. So, as you can probably tell,
the weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies.
Yeah. Shut up, bitch. Yes, I know. I know. Save the items, blah, 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 whatever. As I was saying before you rudely interrupted, bitch. You have two moves. This is your cover. This is basically your, if they panic, which I'll get into that when someone does, because I'll get really mad really quick, and we'll explain it. And then these are your health bars. They do not regenerate, unless you tell them to through some upgrade or whatever, or a med kit, which again I'll get into later. And they stay the way they are. So if you get hit for 2, she hit him for 4, he lost all his health, he died. Boom, done. He gets hit for 4, he loses 4 of these bars. He has 2 left, but he can still do what he needs to do. There's no decrease in aim or damage or anything like that. He's just injured. And injuries are bad, because when the mission's over and another mission starts almost immediately for some stupid goddamn reason, the game will punish you, put them in the hospital, which means you won't get to use them. And if you're Godsend Sniper, so that's what that little yellow shield that you saw there is, a flanking shield. That means he was flanking us, but now he's not. I said I normally don't dash. There's no one on this roof. If he dashes there, no one's gonna hit him. So I'm gonna put him in that position. No one will be able to hit him. They don't have grenades. They can't hit him. He's fine. He won't die. Another 50 in a pretty open spot. I'm gonna take that shot. Awesome cinematic.